Introduce your partner now and what drew them to this project.
This was Loom's first ever leadership week, and I'm actually really excited about the next one that will happen after this. But it was a really great opportunity to get leaders, very influential, very powerful people in each of their own rights together and really having an open conversation about what is the future of hospitality look like? What does the future of human connection look like? What does the future of corporate governance look like? And it was a really special experience to have so many people from different walks of life, from different industries, backgrounds, and expertise come to an event, put down the egos for a little bit, put down the need to have to have deals penciled in stone or certain things already ironed out, and come in and be able to have a conversation and just be able to bring and offer your perspectives and gifts to that conversation.
This experience exceeded all of my expectations. Having been to a lot of places and stayed at some very cool spots, I was just in awe. Honestly, Kaaba Luum is a very special place. Kaaba Luum is a home away from home. That's how I feel. I feel like it is so inviting, the energy, the nature, the people that work here, the group that was brought together was so unique. And I think that, everyone who was here the past 3 days was here for a reason. Almost like a bigger picture of a larger plan.
At its core, Kaaba Luum comes from the local Mayan culture that exists here in Tulum and across Mexico. And Luum means earth in Mayan, or home, and Kaaba means origin or beginnings. So we really thought that the name was fitting to really honor both what has been built and created here in this land in the past, and also honor what we want to bring into the future of the world. And so it's a place and a home for leaders and their tribes, and this was really the first iteration of a larger project and brand that we want to build across the rest of the world.
This is one of those places that people can find the sanctuary that they need. They can find that safe space to grow, to have a transformational experience.
Being out, immersed in nature, real nature, organic nature, things that it's not just some pretty landscaping that I've put onto my yard with plants and called it eco or nature, but really being connected in a forest, in a jungle, somewhere where you see and feel nature come alive. There's a lot of insight that I think comes from that as humans. I think over many, many years, human beings, for the most part, we've lost our connection with nature. The Riviera Maya in general is a very vibrant area. People come from all over every single year to its beaches. And then Tulum is this small little pocket just about an hour south of Cancun and Playa del Carmen. And it is known for its music culture, for its crazy energy, for its connection to nature, medicine and rejuvenation. And so there's a certain just magnetic feeling that this city of Tulum already has. And there's also something really magical about the piece of land that we felt called to and drawn to. When you walk in, one of the first things that you'll see on our property is these beautiful trees and beautiful nature that is rather untouched, even though we've been able to build and create something around it. And there's all these cuts in the trees as you walk through the jungle. And those are made from people that lived out here hundreds, maybe even up to 1200 AD. And they used those when they were spending time and living out here in the jungle and using it for directions. And I think anyone that comes out to this property instantly knows that there's some level of just a magic that's associated with it.
When you have a group and a place that facilitates and allows you to kind of go through that, the connections and the conversations that you're gonna have are going to be enlightening. And that's really the most special part about this place specifically with this property.
Kaaba Luum is really a home for people to come and connect. connect deeper with themselves, have an inward experience, inward journey, connect deeper with other people and community, and also connect with nature and the surrounding areas.
The connections, the conversations that I've made here have all been deep conversations about cool stuff. That right there has been probably my favorite part about the past 3 days, was connecting with like-minded leaders, thought leaders, very, very intelligent, but also very purpose-driven people that just have a mission and they're like, I'm gonna do this mission. Retreats open up their minds to start thinking deeper, to start going inward. We all have this exterior drive to go make money, to provide for our families, to go do things that are important in our minds. But how often are we doing the inner work? How often are we actually disconnecting from technology, disconnecting from the world, and going into nature and reconnecting to those things that used to be important to us?
I tell people oftentimes, there's a lot of hotels that can host events, but most hotels are not built for events, built for retreats.
The thing that's so unique about retreat centers is the people that are running retreat centers, I feel they have a deeper view into what we need.
Every level of intention that we've put into this project has been around how we can serve that market even more so. So, with retreats, we do not discriminate when it comes from one retreat or one event to the other. And it really goes across the map. We have everything from very sacred, spiritual, transformative healing experiences to things that are a little bit more corporate, business, birthday parties, weddings. Last month we had an ayahuasca retreat 1 week. The next week there was a fitness retreat. The next week there was a corporate summit. The next week there was a big birthday bash. The next week there was a yoga retreat. So it really can change on a week-to-week basis. This weekend we're hosting our first ever Illuuminate festival. And it's a weekend of music, art, and healing. But we really know that this space has the power to transform people and offer people a different perspective. And so we have an open invitation for those that would like to indulge and relish in its magic. At our core, Kaaba Luum is a home for healing. And so this is a place for leaders and their tribes. And we really wanted to offer somewhere that has the privacy, that has the connection to nature, that doesn't have noise pollution, that doesn't have the distractions, a place that's a true regenerative getaway that people can come to disconnect from the outside world and actually heal things inside of themselves, inside of their companies, inside of their families. And that's really what this project is all about.